finally start the webinar. I want to say welcome. This is amazing that you are just here. I really want to take my hat off to you because just about 18 months ago, this is exactly where I was sitting. I was sitting, looking at watching a webinar just like you watching right now. And that is where my life completely and utterly changed. It changed from being broke. It changed from being a mom that was always working all the time, never seeing my kids, always away from home, to earning a multiple six-figure income online. Now, let me know in the comments there. Put a 1 in the comments if you have been looking for a way to earn an extra income. A 1 in the comments. Maybe you've been Googling how to make money online. Maybe you've been Googling how to get out of debt. If you're anywhere where I was 18 months ago, you're at a stage where change is going to be good. And it is July, the end of July. We are on the brink of August starting. And this is why I wanted to give you a 30-day income blueprint. I wanted to show you exactly how you can completely change your life in 30 days. So I want to share a little bit about me. I'm just a normal mom. Okay, let me stop sharing here for a second. I'm just a normal mom. I always say I'm normal because I don't have a fancy degree. I was just a mom looking for a way to earn an extra income. I was already working full-time. I wasn't lazy. I'm used to hard work, but working hard never made me rich. Do you guys agree that working hard will not make you rich? Because then cleaners would be rich, construction workers would be rich. I would be a multi-billionaire by now if working hard made me rich. Because I just always worked hard because I didn't have the opportunity of being a stay-at-home mom because I couldn't afford to. But that was always my desire. And 18 months ago, December of 2023, I went through a very bad financial patch. I've actually been at that stage going through a bad patch for 3 years after COVID. By the way, if you don't know, this is where digital marketing started booming, was during COVID. This is where people was actually forced into making extra income online, and this started booming. And what did they find? They found a way how normal people like you and I can make an income online. But for 3 years, I was stuck working hard, and December 2023, when I found out from the school that I can't take my kids back to school if I don't pay up the bill, that was the day I decided enough was enough. This living paycheck to paycheck is not doing it for me anymore. Surviving is not doing it for me anymore. And I just realized, it's like the penny just dropped. I just realized if I don't do anything about my situation, nothing's going to change. Because I wanted a different life. I was blaming a lot of people in my life. I was in a very bad spot. And December 2023, I found out about digital marketing. I'm going to show you the exact system that I took from struggling, broke, burned out, surviving mom with no experience, no degree, and how I made my first $100,000 in 7 months online, working a couple of hours a day from home. Within 5 weeks, I was able to leave my 9-to-5 job, been a stay-at-home mom since, and you know what the best thing is? I get to help people, normal people, other moms, other dads. I get to help them. I just get to share what I've done, what you can do too. So are you ready to get into it? Are you ready to learn how you can literally change your life in the next 30 days? Put a yes in the comments if you are. So let's get going. Okay, so I want to take you through a 30-day shift where you can actually build an income of $10,000 plus a month online. Now, we've got different types of people on here from different countries. I'm South African. $1,000 a day is about 21,000 Rand. $10,000 a month, guys, is almost 200,000 South African Rand in my country. This is why I became a millionaire quickly, because in 7 months, I already made almost 2 million, and that was $100,000, right? So I need to just put a disclaimer here because you are going to hear stories like mine. You're going to hear from others, people on this call. This is not a quick rich scheme. It's not a button that you push and money comes out. This is a legitimate, legal, online business that you can do in a couple of hours a day and really get to that financial freedom that you've been looking for. But it does take effort. We are just showing you how to work smarter instead of harder. Does that sound good, guys? Yes? Does that sound good? Have you been looking for a way to earn better, work smarter instead of harder, right? I never even knew that I could leave my 9-to-5 when I started this online business. So let's get going. Where do you want to be in 30 days from now? Let me know in the comments. This is a very important question that I'm asking you because a lot of people don't even know how they want to change their life. If you're anything like me 18 months ago, I was in such survival mode that I didn't even know. I just wanted to make an extra $1,000 a month. I just wanted to breathe financially. I want you to think about it. Where do you want to be? And let me know in the comments there. Where do you want to be in the next 30 days from now? January, February, March, up until July, we can't do anything about that. If you had good months, great. If you didn't, that's it. We can't change the past, but we can change the future, right? You want to be financially free. I want to earn 15,000 in the next 30 days. 10K on my way to financial freedom. Less stress about my kids' school fees. Oh, I feel that. Look for not a complicated way. Yes, awesome. That ticks all the boxes, right? Because you definitely don't want a complicated way. I already shared my story with you. There's just the photo of me in my beauty salon, and on the right, we were able to buy a new house, buy a boat, buy like stuff that we didn't need it, but stuff that me and my family enjoyed. You know, spending time with family, it feels like we're on vacation all the time because it's not always just an 8 to 5 anymore, a job anymore. You still work a couple of hours a day, but it gives you the freedom, not having a boss hanging on your shoulder. But it's not just me. Okay, so look at Margret. Margret, literally in her first week, she already made her first sale. And look at what her words were. Oh, she didn't say this. She said it in my WhatsApp. She said, Lizelle, I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet. And she made her first sale. Nika joined DMS. She says, it's blowing my mind. What an incredible system. The secret sales weapon have become my best friend. We chat constantly. And I want to share with you, Nika, when she just started, she already saw her figures go up. She was in digital marketing when she joined us, and she already surpassed all that she expected just from being in DMS. Zanelli, she had a $9,200 month. She out-earned her husband. Her husband works overseas, but I'm going to ask her to come and share quickly. I want you to just hear from her, and not just from me, so you can just see for yourself. Zanelli, are you there?
I am.
Yay! All right, the floor is yours. Share with us your awesome story.
Hi, everyone. My name is Danielle. I'm just a normal mom with 2 busy little kids, and I'm from the Western Cape. I was the mom working 7 days a week, 12-hour days, grinding at a job, still not making enough money. We were on the verge of losing everything. So my husband started working overseas 9 months away from us, and that was terrible for me. Like, I still remember crying my eyes out on an airport, saying goodbye to him for 9 months of the year, knowing I'm going to do mom life, dad life, everything on my own, and still juggle all the work and everything. And I saw this mom making, I knew you could make money online, but I never believed that I could. I didn't think I'm fancy enough. I didn't think I'm worth it. But I also thought that if I'm not going to try something, I'm never not going to know. Now, we were in such a financial situation that I didn't have the money. I really didn't. So I started selling my couches, which I was sitting on. And I remember thinking, okay, but this stuff doesn't pay me. So how am I going to get the money? I'm going to be resourceful. I sold my couches and I ran promotions like there was no tomorrow. And still thinking I was crying on the floor and still thinking, I'm going to pay my debt right now, or I'm going to start something and have no guarantee, but just try something because I know where I am. And wondering forever, that's not going to work for me. And I told my husband about it, and he said, go for it. I started this, you guys, scared, skeptic, unsure, and I gave it a try. My first 3 weeks, I literally earned $900. In my 6th week, I earned $3,700 as a total beginner. Now, I want to ask you the question, where in your life can you start a business for yourself without any experience, without a following, and without knowing any tech skills? I mean, who's going to appoint you? Which I invested one time myself and made over and over and over again. That blew my mind. Last month for June all alone, I made 9,200 freaking dollars. That's 161,000 Rand as South African. I wouldn't have made that in 3 years working for 12,000 Rand in a month, 12 hours a day. You guys, and just for this month so far, I've earned over $5,000. So let me say to you, if you're still wondering, thinking that this doesn't work, it's not going to work for you, you are sadly mistaken and leaving money on the table. This is 2025. Wake up and smell the coffee. iTunes, Spotify, Netflix, all online. It's just a service. You can start your business too. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lizelle.
Zanelli, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you, when your husband now heard about, especially last month was a big month for you because you joined DMS, that was your first big month, right? With $9,200. What did your husband say? Because he's overseas. I mean, you only see him like twice a year, right?
He said to me, so when are you going to start making your millions so I can quit my job here? And I said to him, just wait, just this month all alone. You can actually come back for this month. but I'm going to start making so much that you never have to go back. He was not a believer, but he believed in me. So he said to me, we are struggling right now, but take a chance. Just do it, because whatever I'm going to put my mind to, I bought from Lizelle, okay? I'm not going to say the lady. I bought from her, but it wasn't up to her for me to make a success. It was up to me. I should come to the table and she would help me. That's exactly how you can start too. There's all resources. DMS totally changed my mind. And I want to really say this. And I want to brag about Lizelle right now, because before I had a digital marketing course, but I was struggling. I didn't make consistent sales. Since I started with DMS, my mindset shifted. My belief system shifted, and I moved that I can see where I'm going. I had the vision. I started having the power, and I started thinking how I can take people with me, because who wants to do life and winning on their own? I mean, I want to take people with me, okay? So DMS is the most easiest, simplest way that you can ever make money online. Stop making money so hard online, because it is really the easiest thing. You have a phone, you already have Wi-Fi. All you need is a proven strategy, which you are getting literally on a silver platter tonight. So yes, that is my story.
Oh, what I love about Zanelle's story, what I love about it is that you were also scared to get started, right? Scared to get started. And you also had, I remember, a beauty salon, right? You were working
Yes.
as a beauty therapist, and your kids are still small. What has it done for you, going from working full time, grinding all the time, to now having a little bit more time with your children at home, not having a boss, not having to go to clients? What has changed in
I
your life?
I still get teary about this. This gets me so emotional, because I was a mom, really, from my lips to God. Yes, I was a mom kissing them goodbye in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, because I started with my corporate job that I had from 8 to 5. I had a corporate job which I was doing the accounting, and I had to be there at 7:30 in the morning. Then I worked till 5, and from 5 a.m. I worked in my salon. And I remember still last year, this time, or a month before this, I was literally on a Sunday, I was working with my kids in a camping cart. So they had to be quiet with, because that was really my reality, bread and milk for the week. And I cried my eyes out and I said, Lord, I can't do this anymore. I just sent a prayer because I couldn't do this anymore. And then I had to kiss them just good night in the evening. And then my nanny took over. She called me for my son to have his first step. My boss said to me while I was in ICU with my 3-month-old baby, the work is not going to wait for you. You have to come back. Choose. Which one is more important? That for me, I couldn't take anymore. And I was in such, am I going to provide for them, or I'm going to be with them? And I prayed about this for a long time, and call me silly, but I want to be there for them. I want to spoil them. And I didn't want to ask my husband for money. I wanted to lift the burden from his shoulders. And now to be at home, from my craziness, from my hair that's a mess, from just being loud and all over the show, I still make money on autopilot. I was literally packing out my garage this morning, and I made $1,000 sale. I mean, I
Awesome.
I mean, what the hell?
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. I'm just so proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing. I want to say that you don't necessarily have to be in a financial pickle for you to do this. A lot of people have said to me, but Lizelle, I'm not in a bad financial situation, but I would just like to save for retirement. Whatever it is that your goal is, just in our cases, we didn't start digital marketing because we had the money. We started it because we needed the money, and we found something that can help you work smarter instead of harder, right? Okay, so let's carry on. Thank you so much, Zanelle. What an awesome testimony. Wow. Okay, so let me know in the comments there quickly. Put a 1 if you are not sure what digital marketing is. It's still like, oopsie, it's still like something new to you. You know a little bit about, you've got an idea, but you have like absolutely no clue. If you're anything like me, 18 months ago, I had to Google, what is digital marketing? I had no clue, okay? I didn't know what it was. So I'm going to break it down very easily for you. This is what most people think you need to run a business. Now, why would a person want their own business? Okay, when we think about having a business, we think about having a store, we think about having to pay staff. I had my own business. I had to store, I had to pay staff, I had to pay rent, I had to pay for the products. And it's very stressful having your own business, right? But why would people want your own business? Why would you want it? You want it for the time freedom it gives. You want to make a lot of money so that you can stop stressing financially, hopefully, and you want to be able to have freedom, flexibility, right? But having a physical store, it costs a lot of money and it's a lot of stress, right? And people think you have to have like a physical store to be able to make money. But in the digital era that we live in right now, this is digital marketing. Everything is happening online, right? Let me know in the comments there, what was the last place you ordered from online? I'm just curious. What is the last place that you ordered from online? Maybe Shein, Takealot, Amazon, wherever you bought from. Takealot, okay? Awesome. So let me give you a little picture of how that works. So as you're scrolling social media, right? You see Takealot ads, you see Amazon, you see Superbalist and all these stores online, right? You see all these stores, but not because you don't need anything right now. You might not be stopping and checking it out, or you might have checked it out before because it looks interesting. You joined an email list. Did you? Put a yes in the comments if you joined one of those email lists, okay? And now you're not just seeing them on social media, but you're getting regular emails from them. But you're not necessarily wanting something. But now there's a wedding and you're looking for a nice outfit. And all of a sudden, what comes to mind? Superbalist or Shein, right? It's like, okay, I want to order from them. I want to order from someone that I am familiar with, a brand that I trust. Because what happens subconsciously is you build trust with the brand. Have you ever bought a TV, guys, for a brand that you didn't trust? Unless you just really didn't have a lot of money. But even like a TV is a lot of money, right? So even the cheapest one needs to be a brand that you trust. Am I right? It needs to be a brand that you trust because it's a lot of money that you're taking out for a TV. There's probably a TV in your house now that's costing a lot more, but it's not making you money, right? But that's how we are, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And what digital marketing does, it keeps on being in front of the customer's mindset. That is digital marketing. So what we do today now is we go online. We don't even go to a store anymore. We go online, we search for what we want, we click on it, we buy it, we get it, right? Digital marketing is a digital product. That means you don't have to have a store. You don't have to keep stock. You don't have to pay staff. I hope you're getting all the more excited about this, because that means you can build a six-figure and dollar business in 6 months online without any monthly fees. I hope that gets you excited. That got me excited because that meant low risk. I just needed to get my done for you system, get everything working and get going, right? So that is digital marketing. You post online, people click, they buy, you get paid, right? It works the same way as when you would go online store. And here's something interesting. Yes, zero operational cost too. But here's something interesting. When you purchased something online recently, did anyone get on the phone with you and try to convince you to buy? Did anyone? Did someone phone you from Takealot or Shein or Superbalist and say, hey, I saw you looked at that thing. Don't you want to buy it? Like, come on, man. No, no one tried to convince you. Did someone invite you to go check out the store? No. That's what makes digital marketing so amazing, because we do attraction marketing. That means no go looking for customers, no go bothering friends and family, no go recruiting, no go being on your phone the entire day. This is what digital marketing does. You simply post 3 times a day to social media, you do what you need to do in your income earning activities, and you attract buyers, right? This is the way that real people are now creating freedom from home, just by learning how to talk about value online. Like I'm sharing with you today what changed my life. That's all I do on a daily basis. Is I just share what's changed my life and how it changed other people's lives, right? So the digital economy, I wanted to give you some stats, is booming. 5.3 billion people are on social media. When I started 18 months ago, we were less than 4.8 billion people. We've already grown to 5.3 billion people on social media. 82% of buyers say social media influences their purchasing decisions. Think about yourself. You would much rather order online than you would go to the store. This is how just the world changed, right? Digital learning and e-commerce are growing faster than traditional industries. The e-learning industry, which is info products like we do, is the fastest growing industry on the market right now. I wanted to give you more stats. The e-learning market alone is projected to hit 500 plus billion. And I'm just putting it there to 2026. Digital marketing is one of the top 3 most in-demand skills globally. They say we have 2 years and then the middle class is going to fall away. There's going to be a workers class and a high class. And the only difference is the money that people are making, because the digital economy is growing so fast, right? Why most people stay stuck is because they wait to feel ready. I wish I had Samantha on here, but she's on a plane back. She's a mom that started, she was watching me for a year. She didn't start at all because she was scared that she wanted to feel ready. She was scared to show up. She had all these things. Didn't know what to post, thinking she needed to be techie perfect. She was not techie that she phoned me to walk her through how to purchase her online product, right? And she jokes about it. But she says that is how non-techie she was. And she watched for a year. She finally decided to start when circumstances pushed her to start. She had a little baby and she didn't want to drop the baby off at daycare anymore. And something in her changed and she decided there and then she was going to start her online business. In 2 months, she made $27,000 in 2 months of starting an online business. Now, that's not me making an income claim. She got to work. She put in her 2-hour workday and she followed the system. Okay, so here's what you need. I'm going to break it down very easy. This is what you need. 3 things. If you want to make money online, in other words, if you do not want to work for a boss, if you want to have your own time, you want freedom and flexibility, and you want to make decent income online, you can make at least $5,000 to $10,000 a month online very comfortably. But to make that, you need 3 things. You need a product, a digital product. Obviously, you need to offer something for someone to buy, right? If you're going to offer a service, which some people do, you're trading time again for money, like 30 minutes consultation you're trading your time for money. This is why a digital product is so much better because you can literally sell it on autopilot. I mean, Zanelli was packing her garage this morning and she made $1,000, right? A digital product, you need something that solves a problem, something that is high in demand that people are looking for. I see it all the time. People make the mistake. They go YouTube, they go Google, they want to see if they can try this thing on their own. What happens is they take all the time to create a digital product and then it doesn't sell and they wonder why not. You need a digital product, a product that is highly profitable. You need an automated system. If you want to earn on autopilot, meaning, look, you all need a system. Look at when you go to Takealot, Amazon, there's a system in place happening in the background. Do you think someone is taking your money physically when you are buying online? No, there's a system working in the background. Did anyone invite you to that online store? No. There was systems running. There was content that was created, right? There's a system in the background. I'm going to show you what it looks like that works in the background. That automated system you need. And you need a discovery method. When you have a digital product and an automated system, you need a way that people discover you. And how we teach you is using social media because it's free. Would you guys like to build a 6-figure business for free on a monthly basis? With yes in the comments, right? I would love to. That's why I did it, right? So let me share this with you. Let's talk about the system. You get a done for you system, right? This is the fastest way to make income online. A lot of people always ask, what is your secret to success? My secret to success is I followed a proven recipe. I didn't go try and create my own product. I actually didn't have time to waste and I didn't have money to waste. I was already working a 9 to 5. I literally couldn't afford it. And I needed money like yesterday. So I couldn't wait. I needed something that I knew was working. So you get a done for you business that gives you the automated system, everything. You get resale rights to this system. So that if you do not have a product or a service, you make use of the resale rights. Wouldn't it be nice as you are building your business and making income online, helping others to do the same? Would that be nice? Just put a yes in the comments for me. Would that be nice for you? If while you're building your business and making money online, by showing up every day, you're helping other people also make money and also get stress-free. Wouldn't it be nice? Right. Okay. That is what the resale rights is there for. Okay. So this is not buying a course to resell a course. Within this program, you learn how to build your own brand. You learn how to create your own products. We have a lady now, she just started a month ago. She already made 2 sales. Plus, she's already creating her own digital product because she wants to. The skills that you're learning are in here. You do not have to buy the system to sell it if you don't want to. We're just helping you to fast track your success because we know the system already sells itself because it's the most beginner friendly system for anyone to start earning an income from home, right? You earn 100% of your PLR products and 90% of this system if you want the resale rights on that. We'll go into that now. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So you probably came here to this webinar tonight like this, right? Someone sent you to a landing page because you asked for more information and you had to put in your first name and your email, right? That's our system. So what happens now, instead of you waiting for the information, you're getting that information immediately, right? So you get an email, you go to their website. It might look different, guys, because everyone brands their website different. Some stays with the colors because you're building your own brand here, right? So then you go to the website and you see the system, you see the products. And then what happens is if you're ready to purchase, you put in your details and you purchase, right? But now what happens to those who are not yet ready to purchase or they don't? If you don't have a system in place, those people are going to forget about you. So what I love about our system is you keep on building relationship without you having to get on the phone with anyone. Because now what happens is they've subscribed to your email list and they are getting emails from you. You know what? Even if they don't read the emails, right? Subconsciously, you'll keep on being reminded. Think about those Shein or Takealot emails or the constant branding that you're seeing online. That is marketing. And if you're really interested, you'll get some education inside these emails that will tell you more about it. And most of the time, people buy by the 7th email. This is just the stats of the system so far, right? So you just need 10 people out of 5.3 billion people to purchase from you on a monthly basis one of your products, which is $1,000, and make $10,000. Do you think 10 people will come to your store to buy out of 5.3 billion people? Remember, the product's already profitable. Remember, it's already proven to work. And remember, people are already looking for this online. This has already been done for you behind the scenes. So it just makes it so simple, right? So let's see, what do you actually do? What do you actually do? We call it a 2-hour workday. It's not really about the 2 hours, it's about the activities. So I can tell you work 2 hours a day and you can watch training for 2 hours. Is that going to make you money? No, that's not going to make you money. What's going to make you money is the physical activities that you do in 2 hours a day. Some people don't understand it, so I like to break it down like this. Think about if you haven't seen someone in 6 months and all of a sudden they lost a lot of weight. Are you going to ask them, hey, what did you do? Or are you going to say, what kind of scheme are you following here? Is this a get thin quick scheme? What are you going to ask them? 1 or 2? Are you going to ask them how they did it? Put one in the comments if you're going to ask them how, right? Or are you going to say this might be some kind of scheme? Yep, obviously you're going to ask them how. Because you didn't spend time with them for those 6 months. You don't know what they did behind the scenes. When people hear the amount of money that I make, they're like, oh, it must be too good to be true. No, it's not. I just was consistent with 2 hours a day, just like someone who lost weight was consistent with 20 minutes of exercise a day, right? So here's what you do. For 30 to 45 minutes, you create content. Now, in DMS, we actually create the content for you. You're very welcome. So we actually sliced that 2-hour workday in half, okay? So for the first 30 days, you get a step-by-step system with the content that you literally copy, paste, and post. Plus, you get an AI bot so that we don't want you to sound like everyone else, right? We want you to stand out. Now, the AI bot creates the content for you, but it sounds like you, okay? You just say, you put your details in, I'll show you in a bit how that works, and you're going to say, create content for me for today. So the content that you already have, you can just put it in the secret sales weapon, change it to you, and paste. That's it. Everything's already been done for you. 30 minutes, you're going to do what I call a visibility boost. What this means is you're going to hang out, you're going to choose like 5 Facebook groups, okay, where your perfect customer is hanging out in, or maybe Instagram threads, or wherever you want to be on, and just be visible online. Go comment on other people's comments, and we call it a visibility boost because the algorithm needs to know that you're a real human, that you don't just post every day, right? And then 15 minutes you're going to take to respond to call to actions. People that responded to, they want more information because you need to tell them where to go. And where are you going to send them? You're going to send them to your automated system. And on Instagram, you can even automate this process. So guys, you literally spend an hour or 2 a day on your business, and it runs for you in the background 24/7 because of all the automations, okay? And then 30 minutes, you continue with your training and in the community, plugging into the community. Do you think you can do this? Yes, in the comments if you think you can do this. Do you think you can do this? This is a Netflix movie, 2 hours a day. A Netflix movie, guys, that can change your entire life. Okay, so before I want to answer just a couple of questions that I always get. So before I answer that, I just want to ask Cecilia to come up. I want you just to hear a little bit of her story. It's going to be mind-blowing. Have a tissue nearby if you want, because she's got a very remarkable story. Are you there, Celia?
I am. I actually thought of not making it sad tonight.
Okay, don't then make it sad. Don't then. Just go with the flow. Just be
But
you.
it's going to be sad anyway, because what Zanali said this evening as well was so powerful. When a parent comes to the choice where you choose, am I going to provide for my family, for my children, or do I want to be there for them? And it just hit my heart again. But I want to break something down for you guys quickly, just in a split second. I'm going to be quick. Digital marketing was actually my third business that I had in my lifetime. So for 26 years, basically after school, I've struggled to keep head above water. When my little girl was a week old, after losing 2 little boys and then also being a cancer survivor, I decided I want to be the work from home mom. No matter what I do, I want to work from home. I never want to miss anything. So she was about a week old when I decided I am going to study for ECD, open my own daycare center, and never ever miss a moment. You guys, just to study was 250,000 Rand. To open a daycare center where I hosted my first 15 children was more than 50,000 Rand. So to start up that business was like close to 300,000 Rand. That's about my little girl is now 16. So that's about 16 years ago, right? Month after month, it literally felt like I was working just to keep the doors open, just to cover expenses, just to pay salaries. It took me 10 years to get to the point where I could take 10,000 Rand a month and say, this is my cut. This is only mine. Hard work, hard labor, my child sharing me with other children, yet I put in everything to make that work. So by the time that she was 10, I decided, you know what, I need more financial freedom. I need more time freedom, because the business that I opened to spend every minute with her now took away every minute from her, because she was older, you know, life changed. And I decided I'm going to open up a salon. So another salon owner in the house. But that's also where things spiraled down. So opening up that salon was about 140,000 Rand to get myself qualified and certified, buy stock, pay rent. And month after month, it literally felt like I was working just to replace stock and to keep my doors open. Nothing in my own pocket. It got so bad that debt collectors phoned me more than my own mum did. It got so bad that I ended up working 15 hours a day. And if you're sitting there and you're like counting the hours, Celia, so you want to tell me you worked until 9, 10 o'clock in the evenings? Yes, I did. I missed dinners. I missed lunch with my little girl. There wasn't time to go and have milkshakes. There wasn't even money to go and have milkshakes. But my breaking point came the day when my daughter, I had a bridal party at my salon, right? So I told her, Nani, when I pick you up from school today, you have to run, because I'm going to rush to quickly, single mama in the house. I'm going to rush to quickly pick you up, but I have to rush back. That bride changed her mind with her nails 3 times that day. It wasn't the first time I was working that late, but my breaking point was my little girl was 5 minutes late that day. And as she touched the door and opened the door, my first reaction was to snap, because I asked her to run. But when I looked up, she was already crying when she got to the car. And I took a bad day and I made it even worse. Now, being a teenager is already hard, right? But what's the 2 things that a teenager loves? If they've got that, you never see them: bedroom and a cell phone. My teen had that, but that evening, just before I finished, was close to 9. As I looked up, my daughter fell asleep on a couch. She sat waiting for me. Her day was so hard. It was so bad. She sat waiting for me. And I realized then and there what I was busy doing wasn't working for me. Now, I want to rewind quickly. Daycare center, 1 income stream. If anything should have happened and I lost that income stream, it would have been done. Salon owner, 1 income stream. If anything happened to my income stream, anything, me falling sick, my baby being sick, I would have lost that income stream and there would have been nothing. Back in May 2023, I started digital marketing as a complete beginner. Now, you guys, I literally had to ask my daughter where to press plus. How do I create a video? And she had to show me where to press the plus. I knew nothing of nothing of nothing. I shocked her when I told her I'm going to make money on TikTok. I found this mom online. She said she's going to show me how to do this in the bits and pieces of my day. I shocked my child, but I changed our life doing that. Today, where I'm sitting in front of you, I started in June with DMS. I added DMS to my already income stream in digital marketing. The day that I added DMS, I took my income streams from being a struggling one income stream owner as a salon, and I jumped up to 29 online income streams. 29. This business, for me to get started, to get educated, qualified, to run my business without monthly expenses, this full business in total was like less than 20,000 Rand. And it's made me over 4.5 million Rand in the past 2 years. I went from drowning in debt to being debt-free within 3 months. I went from driving a freaking prayer car where even my child prayed, nobody would see her in it with me, to buying a safe car without asking the bank to borrow me money. I could buy that car cash because of digital marketing. I went from being an overworked mama working 15 hours a day to working 2 hours a day. Within 5 months, I flipped our zip code. We moved from the bush to the beach, and we get to live the life that we love. I could even put my little girl in a private school where she's now happy. She's not the child walking to the car crying anymore, because now as a mom, I can give her not what I can afford, but I can give her the best. And if that is something that you are looking to build for your family, then I'm telling you, digital marketing is the way to go. If you are looking for more time and you are looking for a way to work less and make more, digital marketing is the way to go.
Oh, thank you, Celia. Oh, it's just goosebumps every time. It's just amazing. What a privilege and an honor to be able to share this with the world. I'm just so privileged. Thank you so much for sharing your story. So
It's
let's
my
get to the questions. Normally people ask, isn't the market saturated? No, right? The digital education market is growing. It's growing. I showed you. Even to over 1 trillion they are predicting in 2030. In 2030, you just need the right positioning, right? Is this a scam? Oh, we get that a lot, but I'm sure by now you understand it's not. We're selling real digital products. It's a legitimate online business. Just like you would in the past buy a franchise, right? Because there's a proven business model. This is just a proven business model. Do I have to show my face? No. Many of our students start faces. I'm going to show you one of our students that made over $1,500, and she launched a faceless account on the 16th of June. It's not like your face is doing the selling. It's your messaging, right? Will you have support? Absolutely. The best. You're not doing this alone. In DMS, what's different than any other program out there is that it includes coaching. You get inside a community where you actually get on a Monday call and we do coaching, we do content audits. In the DMS Pro, you get in a pod coach where you grow with 8 to 10 people around you. You grow with your coach, you grow with your peers, and we get guest speakers in there all the time, right? Here's Larushka. She launched her faceless account on the 16th of June. She made over $1,500, guys. She actually started in digital marketing, but she never wanted to show her face. She didn't enjoy it. And then she decided she was going to be bold. She's going to launch her own faceless account, and look at that. So I want you to imagine this, depending on where you are and what your goals are. Maybe you want to get rid of debt. I want you to imagine by end of this year being out of debt. I wonder how that would feel for you. I know how that feels, right? Maybe you want to buy a new house. What if you could have that house by the end of this year? What if you don't have to worry about debt anymore? Maybe, like most of us, you just want more family time. You just want that burden off your shoulders. Imagine having that by the end of this year. What would change in your life if money was not an option? I want you to think about that for a little bit. What would change? What would you be doing now if money was not an option? If you did not have to stress about the bills, you did not have to stress about the school fees, you didn't have any debt, what would change? Anyone care to share in the comments for me? What would change? Anyone? Tell me there. What would change? Think about it. Don't you believe it? Don't you believe you could be at that place? I would be retired and traveling. My future, my stress levels, everything. I will be free, travel, right? Okay. So 30 days from now, what do you want to do? 30 days from now, where do you want to be? Let me show you what you get if you do want to launch your online business. Okay, it's a new month. You still have a chance to change the rest of your year. So we have two ways that you can get started. There's a Digital Magnetic System Pro. This is the ultimate one. This is for the one that's ready to go all in. You want to scale past $10,000 months. Like you're already thinking you want to create your own digital products. We give you resale rights. We give you a full done for you business setup. You don't even set up your system yourself. You don't even purchase your own email address. We do everything for you behind the scenes. You get resale rights. In other words, you can sell both the starter and the pro. To get you going, you already have products to sell because you get multiple income streams in both, right? You get 12 exclusive PLR products. So in total, the DMS Pro gives you 14 income streams. Okay, you get a 30-day content strategy plan. You get faceless marketing strategy, weekly group support. You get pod coaching, which is fabulous. A 12-month group of coaching that people pay for normally, right? You get an advanced launch strategy. We help you go from zero to making $10,000 months and scaling beyond it. You get a perfect customer masterclass. The magnetic sales formula, just the magnetic sales formula, has changed so many people's lives. Digital marketers that were stuck as made sales because of the magnetic sales formula, because what we teach that no one else teaches, we teach mindset, what we teach limiting beliefs. We go dig a little bit deeper. What are your limiting beliefs? Because there's been disappointments that you have in the past. If you've never made millions before, we need to help you get into a different mindset, right? We go a little bit deeper into what has gone in your life, what is keeping you stuck. If you feel that you are going through in the same cycle time and time again, we help you get rid of that. We help you stop that cycle. You also get an entire course on how to create your own digital products in this program with the templates. So it's not like you have to go build it from scratch. Plus you get certified on it. And there's so much more in it. The value of this is over $6,000 on its own. You heard the amount of money that you can make, right? You heard it. This is far worth over $6,000 and more. But the DMS Pro is only $1,197, right? Plus a $67 one-time activation fee. This is only paid one time. There's no monthly fees, and we do have payment plans. Okay, so this is what you get. You get a Pro Content Vault. The fresh content for August has just dropped. In the Pro, you get constant templates and content for you for every month. This is how easy we make it for you because we don't want you to struggle. We don't want you to sit and think, what do I post? You get the secret sales weapon, right? The secret sales weapon is an AI bot 24/7 in your pocket. You get 10 PLR products plus additional 2 courses in those that you can rebrand, resell as your own. So you can even resell 2 courses and products as if you created it without giving anyone credit for it. Now, a lot of people can't start with the DMS Pro. They want to first check if this is real. Can I really make money with this? They want to see what this is all about. This is why we have the DMS Starter. This one is also fully done for you business setup. You get resale rights. You get 90% affiliate commission on the resale rights. The reason we made it affiliate is because MRR, which is master resale rights, has been banned in some countries, or it's been frowned upon now in some countries. They are busy with legalities or something. And in South Africa, we've got neighboring countries that don't have PayPal. So we took that all out of the equation. You can sell now to anyone all over in the world, and you don't even need your own payment gateway. So that's one of the pain points we took out in being an affiliate. You get 90% affiliate commission. The commissions get paid out weekly. Plus you get additional 5 exclusive PLR products that you can sell on your own. That's 100% profit, okay? You get a 30-day content plan strategy, also faceless marketing strategy, weekly group support. Here you get a roadmap on how to make your first $5,000 online. You get the perfect customer masterclass, the magnetic sales formula. The total value of this is $2,500. That's the total value. I mean, just imagine. This is only at $497. $497 plus a one-time $67 activation fee. I asked someone today, what if you, because $447 is what you make because you get 90% affiliate commission. So let's say $450, right? What if you could just start making $450 a week? In South African Rand, that's 8,000 Rand. Do you think that would help you in August? Just having one sale a week. If we have to be conservative, this teaches you how to get daily sales, daily income, right? So you get the 6 PLR products, you get all of that you can resell and rebrand as your own. Now, do you guys want to see how the secret sales weapon work? I just want to know in the comments. Or should I move on? Just yes if you want me to see how the secret sales weapon works. Okay, so let me show you that quickly. It's a nifty little thing, this. So let me just, I'm just going to get my copy and paste here. Okay, so she's been set up. Now, the difference between her and ChatGPT is anyone can go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create content. But what ChatGPT does, it's a machine at the end of the day. Okay, so it's going to create generated content for you. A lot of people do this, and then they wonder why they're not making sales. It's because ChatGPT has not been trained for you. The secret sales weapon has been trained for digital marketing. She's trained with a multi-six-figure strategy, already been tested, proven to work, right? So this is how she's set up. This is how easy we've made it. You might want to take a video here. Let me see. So what you do is you're going to come in and you're going to say onboarding. Okay. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what it does. Then it tells you, welcome, I'm your secret sales weapon, your personal AI sales coach, content strategist, and a hype woman all rolled into one. If you're a guy, you can ask her to address you like that, okay? I'm here to help you sell your offers with confidence, make scroll-stopping content, close more deals. Doesn't matter what you sell. You can, because a lot of people are inside DMS, they already have another business, but they are learning how to scale their business inside DMS. You stay laser focused even when doubt creeps in. But before we dive in, let's personalize your experience so I can tailor everything just for you. Can you see what makes your content different than the people around you? She's going to ask you, what do you sell? Who's your ideal client? What platform are you mostly active on? What's your monthly income goal? How much do you want to make a month? She's going to help break that down for you. So all I'm going to do is paste it. I'm just going to paste in what I already prepared. I said to her, I want to make $10,000 a month. I said, I'm helping working moms, 9-to-5ers, everyday go-getters who are tired of financial stress and want to build a flexible online income. They're beginners or they are stuck marketers who know they're meant for more. They just need a clear system, support, and believe in themselves again. Okay. So I tell them that. So now she says, yes, now this is a vibe. You've got a powerful offer. Here's what I'll do moving forward. She's going to create content. She gives an entire strategy pack. Okay. She gives you real ideas. But remember, you're already getting a 30-day content plan. So she gives you everything. So let me ask her, what do I need to do today? Again, she has the multi-six-figure strategy in her head. So if you don't know what you need to do every day, she gives you this. Remember that 2-hour workout I told you? This is what she gives you. What has been proven to work. So you just need to stick to this daily. Okay. So let me say, she even gives you motivation. So let's say I want to say create content for me for today. Remember, I already gave her my details now. That's what you're going to do. You're going to give her all your details. Okay. Look at that. There's a hook. This is for the mom who's tired of feeling behind. Oh, that's a good one. See, it even gives you an idea of audio, especially for people that want to do faceless. And even if you don't want to do faceless, if you want to do, you can do a training audio at the back. You don't have to talk on camera, right? She even gives you ideas of what visuals you can use, but we give that all to you. You get a whole pack of already done content. Okay, and she gives you the caption. She gives you stories, what you can post on your Instagram stories, right? A feed post. The system I wish I found sooner. Let's read that first one. If you've ever Googled how to make money online and left more confused than before, I see you. I didn't have a big following. I didn't know funnels, but I had a desire to stop stressing over money and start building something real. I found a beginner-friendly system that gave me the tools, training, and confidence to launch my own digital business. Can you see? She already creates it for you. So if you want to make use of the mastery of the 90% resale rights, you're already just sharing what you found now, right? Look at this. Call to actions, yeah, she gives you a call to action that you need to repeat. If you're overwhelmed by all the online biz advice out there, funnels, content calendars, tech setups, courses, on courses, I hear you. She gives you the entire, she even creates your emails for you. Every single thing that you want. If you don't know how your business is going or you're stressing about it, she helps you with that, right? So that's pretty cool, hey? That's pretty cool. I'm telling you, that has changed so many people's lives. So what are your next steps? Your next steps are to go back to the person that invited you here. Okay, you received an email from them inviting you to this webinar. All you need is go back to that email, click on the link. If there's no link, just reply to them to make sure which link you're getting, tell them which one you're interested in, and just get started. This is the last day of July. We are starting with a bang on August. On Monday, we are starting with our Monday call and we are strategizing August. We already started a reboot challenge, helping you to make your first $10,000 online. Or maybe you just want to make your $5,000 online, okay? It all depends. We don't pressure you here. It's all about how much you want to make. We'll just show you how to do that. All right, does that sound good? All right, do I have any questions before we hop off here? Any questions that anyone wants to ask me? I think I covered most of it. What if you have 0 followers on socials? Do we need to use our personal accounts, or can we make an alternative one just to do digital marketing? Beja, I hope that's how I pronounce it. Excellent, excellent question. It's actually better to start a brand new account, especially if you're not sure who's your perfect customer. It's better to start a brand new account with 0 followers. I started with 0 followers. I opened up a brand new TikTok account. My little one had to show me how to work it, and I still made $100,000 in my first 7 months online from that one TikTok account. So best is to start without followers. It's a brand new account because you're going to learn how to train the algorithm. Remember, you are going to learn attraction marketing. So we're going to make sure that your content gets pushed out to the right people, people that are actually going to buy from you. I always say, do you want 2,000 followers, or do you want 2,000 followers that are just going to like your posts, or do you want 200 followers that are going to buy from you? Okay, we teach you that. Do we create the accounts after we purchase DMS? Yes, you create the social media accounts because we guide you on that. We guide you on how to do it the right way. We guide you on how to optimize your bio. It's literally step by step. Your system gets set up for you, but your socials, you're going to set up. But like I said, we guide you on how to do it the right way. Is the secret sales weapon available on the DMS starter? Yes, it is. It is available on both. Okay. Sorry. Is the secret? Yeah, it's available on both. Okay. And you can always upgrade. If you can only start with the start, you can always upgrade later. Once we purchase it, what do we do next? Okay, so once you purchase it, you're going to have immediate access into your program. So you're going to get a video that's from me that's going to say your system is being set up. While your system is being set up, you can start going through your videos. It's like 2 4-minute videos, right? It's like short little videos. And the sooner you start, the better. You can immediately start. You can start in the next hour or 2. You can start promoting online already. Your system is going to take some time depending on how far you are in a queue, but it will take about a day for your system at the most to be set up. Okay, so what happens next is you have immediate access. You have immediate access into our community. We have an amazing community. Come introduce yourself. We love to welcome new members. For the DMS starter, can I go faceless? Currently, I have a new TikTok account for my Legacy Builder program. Yes, absolutely. You can go faceless. Absolutely. Larushka, you just saw, she launched on the 16th of June her faceless account. And she already made $1,500. I launched also a faceless account because I wanted to prove a point, right? I already made sales on that faceless account. So you can definitely do that. The setup is amazing. Yep, if I purchase small package, can I upgrade later? Yes, absolutely. Do you have payment plans available for the DMS starter? Yes, we've got payment plans on both. It's cool, eh? Can one pay in installments for the starter? Yes, we've got payment plans on both. How are you going to find it is when you go in, just get back to the person that invited you here. When you click on the link that they send you, when you click on purchase, either one of the two, the payment plans are going to show. It's going to give you the amounts that you need to pay. Okay. And it's going to show you. It's a 3-month installment that you can pay. Okay. Awesome. Any more questions, guys? Well, thank you for joining. I truly, truly believe with all my heart that you are here for a reason. Okay. And how do you handle tax? Well, you don't pay tax. You have to declare your tax. So you don't pay immediate tax. The money comes into your bank account. So what you need to do is on a yearly basis, like you would with any other business, you just need to declare your income. Okay. But at least there's a lot of stuff that you can claim. Okay. How long is the starter? What do you mean? How long? It's like short little videos. There's like 7 modules you need to work through. 7 modules. It can take you 2 days to go through the entire thing. I don't recommend it, and you'll see it in the training. I recommend you just doing the first 7 modules. You can do that in a day and just start posting. The content's already done for you. Why do I want you to do that? Because the sooner you start, the sooner you make money. Okay? Because no one knows you yet. You're not a celebrity online. Okay? No one knows you. They don't trust you yet. So the sooner you start posting, the sooner you're going to attract the right people, the sooner you're going to build a following, the sooner you're going to start making an income. So in this 3 months of paying, would I still be able to access the program? Yes, you get full access to the program. Is a 30-day program free, and is tomorrow's session free too? You mean free if you have DMS, if you purchased? The 30-day program is then free. Everything's free in the community for you, okay? The starter has access to almost everything. You get Monday calls, you get extra training, you get content, you get a lot of things, all right? The DMS Pro just have next level training. They've got more exposure, more training, more guest speakers coming in, more income streams. They scale beyond $10,000 months. Okay, but in the community, the calls, the training, you don't pay anything extra for that. Okay, explain more about the installments there. There is a 3-month installment. So $1,000, 1,000, if it's the Pro 1197 divided by 3, and obviously there's interest in it. Okay, so just go check it out. When you go to the link, get back to the person that invited you here, ask them for the link to their website. Okay, go click on the starter or the Pro to purchase, and once you click on it, the payment plans are going to show, and then you'll see how much the payment plans are. Okay, all right, everyone. I hope you guys, who's getting started? Put me if you're getting started. Okay, it's August tomorrow. We're starting with big goals in August. Okay, Zanelli reached $9,200 just last month. It was the highest month yet because of strategy. Don't wait. Don't get into your own way. We are not here to convince you to change your life. It's up to you to change your life. Doesn't matter who you actually purchase from. You have to make the decision to change your life, right? But go back to the person that invited you here, because they are going to be responsible for changing your life because they showed up, just as you're going to show up and change someone else's life. Isn't that amazing? That is just awesome. All right. So if you joined through TikTok, where do you get the link? Whose TikTok did you join? Okay. You couldn't just get the Zoom link on TikTok. You would have gotten it through someone's email. Okay. And just go back to the person, whoever introduced you to this. Oh, to me. Okay. So just get back to me. Will you? You should have received an email from me, Beja. Love that name. Okay. All right, everybody. You must have an awesome evening, day, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining.